So I have problem concentrating, but all it has said you are unlikely to be suffering from ADHD. But the ADHD test doesn't say anything about why pencil on my desk is more interesting than my math class. But deep down, I know that if I don't fix this, I can never read a book, edit a video, or do anything that I wanted to do. My thoughts just completely erased. I didn't get distracted because of a notification on my phone. I got distracted because I got just a thought in my head and I just started following that thought, like going with that, then the next thought, then the next one. And what I realized is that 20 minutes has passed and I'm still sitting at my artwork and I haven't did it. Till one day, when before bed I browsed my phone and I found an interesting video about that promise that it will make me forget my name. Like, I was really skeptical at first, like, how can a video make me forget my name? But I clicked on the video. I got my headphones, lay down on my bed and press play. After I watched the video, I still know my name. But an interesting thing is that I feel the calm, relaxing sensation all over my body. And like, for a few moments, everything like seemed so quiet. With that video, I just went into a whole other world, even if just for a few moments. The next day I got curious about what did I just felt. I searched it out on the internet and it turned out that I meditated. Later I find a YouTube channel with some great meditation that gave me a really good foundation about how to meditate and everything. But something just don't felt right. Yeah, I enjoyed meditating, but I still had problems with my concentration and focusing skills. I still got distracted and it somehow just couldn't really help me. I started to meditate fewer and fewer times. Yeah, I wanted to do it every day, but somehow I just couldn't stick to it. Like, I had other things to do, other habits that I wanted to try. Because of that, I started to notice a pattern in my journal. So, this is why I showed the journal, of course. About I repeatedly ask myself, how can I have time for this? How can I have time for this? How can I have time for this? Like, I realized that maybe I'm bad at time management or something is really off. Because I wanted to do and try a lot of habits like meditating, journaling, reading, working on my videos and some other things, but the truth is I just couldn't find time for these things. And that became a real problem for me. I have to go to school, then study after it, and in the evening I don't really had any energy left to like focus on my habits. Yeah, of course sometimes I had that energy, but not all the time. And that was the problem why I so many times slipped off and can't really stick to any of my habits. I so much better can focus on things in the morning, but at morning I'm at school. I felt that I was so close to finding that missing piece on how can I like apply the habit of meditation to my life, but I just couldn't find the answer. Till one day it just clicked. What if I woke up earlier? Like, just imagine, if I woke up early, I have times for meditating, journaling, visualizing, exercising, cold showering. So the first day had come. My alarm rings, it's 6 a.m. I wake up a little hard, but I still manage to wake up. I turn on my computer, sit down, open my meditation app, meditate, then journal, then visualize, and I just look at my clock and damn, I still have a lot of time. It was such a good feeling because I can easily manage to wake up a little bit earlier and do the things I want to do first thing in the morning in that case, at the morning you have a lot of willpower. You can do a lot of things at the morning, but at the end of the day, evening, at least I can't really do anything. Yeah, because of that, morning is a perfect time for me to do the most important things in the day. I can effortlessly make a script, record the video, start editing without really having to spend or giving it too much effort. Now every day as I wake up, I meditate and I'm a really great headspace. But maybe you can ask that, Ben, how did you change during that 100 days? The reality is that I do a lot of other things, as I said, that journaling, workout, or trying other like self-improvement things, and it's hard to pinpoint and saying that, yeah, I managed to be better at that thing because of meditation. I've written down a few things that like it's kind of changed, and I recognize that yeah, I can handle that better, but not really anything too big. So I do it because it's fun, of course, as I said. So the first is that yeah, I still have anxiety and I got distracted, but I handle them better. Sometimes I find myself that I got distracted, like I can so much quicker go back to the task that I was doing. Like just cuff myself that hey, you are distracted and you should go back to your work, and like not just go with that thought, like I can much quicker go back. It's not that I don't get distracted, but I have easier time to go back. Also, an interesting thing that I just learned during my meditation sessions, I'm not my mind or brain or monkey mind or how we want to talk about it. I rather the observer. I'm the observer of my thoughts that I have, observer of my emotions I have, and in that case you're in a much happier space, because when you have a thought you don't really want to have, you quicker realize that okay, that's just something your mind produced and not you. You just accept it and move on, and like you just don't get caught on like, oh shit, where did that thought come from? Where did that thought come from? And if you just try to think about it, that the thought just comes up even more. Okay, so let's play a little game. So try not to think about a pink elephant. Just for 10 seconds, a pink elephant. Just don't think about a pink elephant, okay? Thank you. So you are still thinking about a pink elephant. I know. So another question could be that what application, app, program am I using? So that is a little journey that I could walk you through. That, as I said, that first I used YouTube videos. YouTube videos are really good for this kind of exercise because they are free. There is a lot of guided ones, and if you just don't like someone's voice, you can find another one, and if you don't like that, you find another one, and there is just a lot of meditation. But a problem that I had with them, I will walk you through my journey. Like the first thing I found is that watching YouTube videos is like a lot of effort, or at least was for me. It's like not a strict system. Like after that I used Headspace, and there like I had streaks. Like I meditated for first day, second day, and like there was days that I just completely had no time for meditation, and just because of my streaks I still find that 15 minutes to meditate. I used Headspace, but I don't really like this because like it was just like boring. Like I could say boring and not really unique. But recently I found the app Waking Up from an Andrew Kirby video, and I just completely fall in love with that app. Like it just checks all the boxes I just set for it, and more than all the boxes. So I just really like the design, the unique meditations, like the type of meditations it have, like the artwork it has, and like the teaching it has. So like it actually have tips advices and wisdoms that you can actually use and will use. That's a big point. You will use these things, and not just this, that okay, this thing that you are like want to listen to. Because at the Headspace app I had problem listening to it because I don't really care about like, okay, say your things and like we should just start the meditation, because I don't really care about these things. But at Waking Up app, like everything he says, Sam Harris says, is just such an interesting topic that, damn, I want to listen to it. I just listen to it, wow, I just completely have like this mind blow moments. So I 100% recommend that app for everyone who is just starting out, or starting out is like maybe a little too much, but who has already meditated. That could be a really good app. But you could also start with that app. So maybe I'll put a link to the description down below. It's not an affiliate link or anything, but also a really big positive for that app is that you can get a free 1-year scholarship. They have like a saying in the website that like meditation should be free and everyone should meditate and like have access to meditation. My wallet wouldn't be happy if I spent that much money. And when I find out that they have a scholarship program, like you just have to put your email address and send, that it's that much effort. It's really nothing that much. So you just send them an email and you just get a free 1 year. Okay, so I hope you liked my story and my little Q&A at the end of the video. Thanks for watching today's video, and I would recommend you watching this video here about how can you make your habits and things you do, as I did my meditation habit, effortlessly. So check it out here. See you there.